Oh, yeah. There we go.
Okay, do
Like
I
to
have a
make a-
motion to open our meeting of the March 12th Board of Trustees?
Make a motion.
Laurel, second.
Second,
Kathy, all those in favor? Laurel,
Yes.
Jay? Jan,
Yes.
Nancy?
Yeah.
Kathy,
yes,
Lee? Yes. Bob is yes. Okay, first item is the review of our minutes from the last meeting. Any questions?
Let's see. Two.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
No, I think we're still reviewing them, Kathy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought.
Yeah, I just have one correction.
Yep.
Trustees' comments. Kathy Pruneda, don't, wait a minute. That's not the one.
This one here, where it says L Premier, should be Laurel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes, that was
Item
it.
six.
Was that it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, item 6, yes, I
You got that, okay.
There it is.
Minor change.
Yeah, I had sent her I hadn't sent Nancy an email on that.
Yeah, thank
Okay,
you. Thank you, Kathy.
we got it.
And I think that was all I saw. Yeah, I think
Okay.
that was it.
Oh, I saw too.
I want you to know I triple check for your last name every time.
I was noticed.
Could I just make a request?
Yes.
Under the frozen pipe report, could you just let the record reflect that I was there too, cleaning up?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, 'cause
Yeah.
we discussed that and it just kind of didn't make it into the minute.
You did so much that day.
Also, I think maybe we should have Steve, like 10 years from now, if someone looks through these minutes, Steve. Booth.
Yeah, okay. I
Mhm.
thought about
His
that.
name and comma.
Yeah.
I don't know his official.
I believe facilities coordinator, but I will
coordinator
double
or
check.
Something you can look on the website.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This is not custodian. But I just think
I'll make
if
those
you,
corrections.
you know, like when you do.
Yeah.
The minutes, or even like Rebecca, you don't use Rebecca, you know, like down the road, right? You never remember?
Thank you, Nancy.
Okay, we have a motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
All those in favor? Laurel,
Yes.
Jan,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes,
Lee. Abstain. Bob, yes. Review of the treasurer's report. My hobby is bonsai, which is miniature plants, miniatures, and you succeeded in producing a miniature
No,
report.
no, no, I wrote in it that if you click on it, it gets bigger.
Oh, I know.
Because I
Bonsai
kept trying to enlarge it and it wouldn't enlarge. That's how it comes on. Right in, and then it's like, why is it so tiny? But if you click on it, it does get large. Yes,
Yeah.
okay. And just so you all know that in the future, that's the only way, unless I redevelop the numbers all by myself, but
And
that's so.
I have one comment before you start. I
Yes.
don't want to see it next month.
Oh, I know, I know.
I'm afraid I might.
I tell you what it is at today, if you want me to look that up and you go, yeah. But, yeah. It is what it, keep saying this is normal. Okay, and that's the report we're doing. Otherwise, doing fine.
And just one other comment, if we ever want to see the backup, we have the backup, all the individual accounts.
Oh, definitely, yes.
Because we don't need to see it monthly.
No, well, they only produce new ones quarterly. So if you ask me for it now, the only thing I could access, unless I called them and said, what is it as of today? But what I can access is the one that was produced at the end of December. So we should be getting one like in April for the end of March, the first quarter. So that would be included hopefully in our next meeting. Because, they don't get it exactly to me on March 31st. I don't know why, but it is what it is on March 31st, but probably by the beginning of April, I'll have that report as of the individual trust accounts and what's in each one and what can be expended. If that makes sense to you.
It
Yeah,
does.
okay.
I just want to make sure everyone knows it is available if we need it.
Yes, yes.
you're up.
Okay. First of all, Laurel, that's for you to sign.
Yep.
Yeah. Not that Anita is being done just this second, but there it is.
Oh, thank you.
Included search statistics. I didn't fill in US News Stream because I didn't have that one. But everything else was pretty standard for last month, and amazingly regular circ was the exact number from January. It was wild because what are the chances of that happening? But there's that. Any questions?
It's good.
Okay.
Numbers.
February numbers, you can see the standout programming. Again, a lot of kid ones have been included, and Frank Mendoza's program brought in the most attendees for February. And then you can see the totals. Youth was definitely up, so that was also good. Also for February, February was just, I mean, January and February were pretty brutal. So
Could I
there
just back up? I noticed on February 2025, there was 0 uses of this news stream. One, yeah, I mean.
Oh, it's actually blank.
it's blank.
Yeah, I mean, nobody.
Oh, I didn't have the numbers yet.
Oh, did you say that just now?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm sorry. I'm very sorry you did say that.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand.
Can't remind me.
Also, we can also blame the time change and the upcoming full moon. So
Everything.
lunar eclipse.
I had my computer hacked again today.
There it is. Okay, any other questions about those? Okay. Warrants. 2531 was $5,088.67. 2533 was $3,435.04, and the total was $8,523.71.
Hey, Lindsay.
Just I did a little write-up about the how FinCom went, since I think it was only 3 who were in person, and I mean everybody who attended, thank you. But also just so everybody can have peace of mind, I think it went well. They were very understanding about our requests. They did have questions, and I wrote up what I could about what those were, but really I think we're in a good place, especially since we had recently updated our Wi-Fi, which we used to get connection is insecure when we were signed in to the Wi-Fi in here, and now everything is pretty good, I think. Our staff drive stuff has moved to the cloud, so we're good there. That was recommended when they did a cybersecurity audit on all the libraries through the consortium. And yeah, I also included the information about this hardware offer that I don't have any information about still. That hasn't been sent to me. So, but just so everybody's in the know. But otherwise, I think it went very well. And it was positive. They're always very, very kind to us, I think. So any questions about that?
Well, the only thing I have, Darcy, when we talked, excuse me, when we talked, it hadn't been available to watch on YouTube, but it is now. So
It is? When did?
I watched the whole thing because my housing authority meeting went later than it was expected. And it is up, so I saw the whole thing.
Okay.
On YouTube, right?
Yeah, I hadn't seen it. I
Yeah,
like I
I should have
checked.
called you back and told you, and I got busy with something else. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Well, if people want to watch it, there it is on the Groveland TV YouTube channel. You sure? Building upgrades. I wrote up what basically paraphrasing what Steve told me. He didn't seem to think um he would rather test out why the pumps weren't working on the boiler rather than put a detector on. So I just am relaying that. At least that's what he said. He said he wanted to test them out in the warmer weather. They were supposed to be running even though the boilers were off, and they weren't running.
I have an off the wall question. I hope there's no connection with the electrical system, which we know is antiquated in its updates with this problem.
I don't know. I mean, I know the electrical panel is on the docket at some point for an upgrade, so hopefully,
Something in the pump wasn't working
right,
when the boiler was off and then they brought it back on.
right.
We
So
thought that it was working then because the hot water was what was.
yeah.
coming out of the pipe.
So first he thought that it had been left on the pumps, and he says he had even checked, and for some reason it was off, and that's why the pipes froze.
Huh.
But
they weren't, there was nothing wrong with them? They were just on?
that's what he says.
Interesting.
I mean, obviously the boilers themselves were down, but the
Yeah.
pumps, I mean, maybe something was going on with the pumps, and that's what he wants to test out.
Sure,
Yeah.
good thing to do.
Good thing to do, exactly. And then I also, because the roof information was requested, he got this information in late 2023. As you can see, the date, November 25th, 2023. So you can see what it looked like then. They were estimating $285,000 to $300,000 for the roof, and who knows what that would be in the upcoming years, today or in the near future. So
Town hall pursuing this at all? Or?
I mean I assume it's going to be happening within the next few years. I don't know exactly when. But yeah, all the buildings need new roofs, so they will be pursued. Maybe not these exact figures, obviously, and this exact company.
Will they approach for the whole campus or?
It depends on I assume it's what's approved by the town for capital improvement, but
Because we have leaks. Does the town hall have leaks or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all three buildings.
oh yeah.
Okay.
I was just wondering if
That
that,
leaks, fire department, the police department, it's all.
Mhm.
leaks.
I was just curious if the quote was a little less, because were they quoting it thinking that they would do all three at the same time? Or are those really definitely separate quotes?
I don't really know those details,
I'm just curious
unfortunately.
about that.
I mean, it
Obviously, the price is gonna be higher.
Yeah, I'm sure they would say they
Yeah.
have to come back and do another assessment.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
but.
Oh, yeah, of course, 'cause it's an older quote
At
at this point.
Doing the whole thing at once, because
This time.
sometimes you get a.
Probably one building after another, but that would be a contract for the whole campus, I would think.
yeah, very likely I mean, I can't speak for,
Well, they
what they do, but
For the whole thing.
yeah, they go
Right.
to bid for the whole thing, maybe sign and then like stagger it, but
And let's hope the shingles don't come from Canada or the upticks in prices, and I don't know.
I hate to think what the price is now.
goodness.
I think
Good
on a big
questions.
job like that, they just have to guarantee the price for 30 days.
Yeah, 30-day quote. So I don't have answers to everything, but good questions to ask. Yeah, yeah,
A lot.
a lot. Crews are a lot. Staff update. As you can see, Eva is leaving. She is, I mean, it's for positive reasons. She's moving up in the world. She's going to college. Preparing for college. And so I have started the search process with Rebecca. The post should actually be up today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, because yeah, but FinCom is just meeting. So probably tomorrow. Or so hopefully we'll get some interested candidates, and everyone will I'll keep posted on that. And then last bit here, I have a few funding requests actually. If people have seen their emails with the update, this shelf one stays the same. As you can see, that doesn't have any of the adjustable shelves in it. There's also one in the YA section that has, since Sue shifted some things, she took some of the shelves that weren't filled with books and put them in the adult section. So we need to like fill them in. And the thing is, they were since they're 48 inches, technically they each came with 2 adjustable shelves on each side. But for the YA section, we were using 3 on each side because those books are shorter. So that's why it didn't all match up. That's why we need more shelves, basically. Hopefully that's understandable. Hopefully I explained that well. So I included the quote Demco for that, and including pins because we don't have any more pins to put them in. So that's that. And then I have some supply requests because even though it says in the variance report that we have $130 left, that's in this. So for those on Zoom, I had everybody sign a warrant. So we're out of supplies money. So if the trustees could be so kind as to allow me to spend from another source.
What's the amount for the supply?
So the supplies. So one bill is $187.90 and one bill is $476.66.
Make a motion to approve the supplies coming out of the state aid funds, the amount of 187.90 and 476.66.
Have a second? Second. All those in favor? Laurel? Yeah. Lindsay?
Hi.
Dan?
Yeah.
Nancy?
Yes.
Kathy?
Yes.
Lee? Yes. Bob? Yes.
Thank you.
Done and dusted.
I have a question about shelving.
Yeah.
Was that from the capital improvement or that wasn't in
Yeah,
the trust funds?
right. These,
So was that part of the capital improvement or did they cap
No.
it at X amount of dollars?
X amount of dollars.
Okay, I did this one. Okay, it's more in that fund.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
like how this upcoming year with the capital improvement, I'm actually, I think, gonna get the 60-inch shelves. So we'll be capped at a certain amount of dollars, but if I were to get 48-inch again, it would be more shelves. But I think it might be fewer shelves because it's capped at a certain amount of dollars. It depends on what's available for
I
funding.
don't know how much it costs. But,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
If I know you had 10,000, you only spent 900, well, let's take that.
yeah.
Or
So
9,000, but take the other 1,000 and put it towards.
Yeah.
has to show some things, but no.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
like, okay,
Right, so we,
so we
yeah,
need to vote on extending this, oh, that wasn't in the warrant, no.
no, that wasn't in the
no,
warrant.
no, no,
I
this is-
wouldn't
this
do
is
that to you.
separate vote. No, this is the separate vote. I was saying, oh,
We need to vote on the shelving.
yes.
Yes. Okay.
Do I have a motion?
Okay, I'll make a
Motion
motion
to,
to,
okay, Laurel made it.
Okay.
I can't even read this, I'm sorry, can someone read?
1,286.90.
That includes the pins?
Pins, yeah.
On, shelving and pins for the new. Shelves,
From
shelving
what
units.
account?
From, I think maybe donations.
There's a decent amount.
There is a decent, when I look, from Renee's thing.
I second that.
I vote. Oh,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Jan,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Lee, yes. Bob, yes.
Okay, thank you. I think that was all I had. With no other additions to my report.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Darcy.
Okay, well, any further review of library policies till next meeting, if that's okay with everyone?
Bob, I can't hear you.
We're postponing library review of policies. until
Oh,
next-
right, I'm sorry, yes.
Okay. And then we're reminding everyone that it'll be here before you know it. We'll be voting for offices for the next term. May or June, one of the other. Month we actually. We did in June. June.
Yep. After the election and we will start.
Okay, brings us to any trustees' comments? This is an embarrassment.
Oh.
Anybody have anything to say?
It's an embarrassment of riches. Yeah.
I love the new artwork. That's my comment.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, take a look at all the animals.
yes.
It's really fascinating, It's beautiful.
Not-
Vision is, it looks like we've got some training money.
Yes,
So are there any plans to maybe use them?
I need to figure that out. I have a few ideas, but nothing I can speak to at this exact second. So, I want to see if there's anything for the library journal because they will invoice us.
What is, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Right?
Yeah, others and everybody watched those
And
and
that worked out okay.
yeah. But they have other ones periodically. I just want to see if there are any that are currently relevant to the staff or what's going on with libraries or in the world or
Darcy, what was the question?
if there are plans to spend the remaining training money, and the answer is possibly, but nothing I can speak to or commit to right now by name because I'm not 100% sure because I would need to.
I'm sorry, I
explore
didn't,
my
I
reader.
just didn't think the question was. All right.
It's
So you
okay.
have something in the works.
Yes, I think so.
Excellent.
Not seeing any public on our screen. There'll be no comments.
I
Go ahead.
have just a question about this. I get, the trustees announce new programs, NBLC, about the census. Do you know anything about this? It's
What?
about information and taking census data and applying it to your library. Did you get that?
It sounds vaguely familiar. Was it sent to the listserv?
Yes.
Okay.
Tools to help you reach more of your community and advocate for your library. All library professionals and any library advocates who want to learn more about your communities are welcome to click here. They'll show participants how to use data.census.org efficiently and give you information about your community that you can then use to target programming, messaging, services, and more.
Oh,
Where did that even come from?
I got it on March 3rd at 8 a.m. from the trustee
BLC listserv,
Alyssa Hayden,
Okay.
BLC,
which is MBLC.
yeah, MBLC. And yeah, it's just from the listserv. Oh, if that's something like
Yeah,
training, yes, training.
yes.
Or should I be taking it? I'm,
Anybody can take
Yeah, I
that,
know,
but
like, okay.
I need to look at that.
Are you on the list? I MBLC, I get forward that.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna share more with everybody.
To the group.
I would, right?
Ask for our
Whoops.
comments and we'll give you some. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah,
I'd like
no,
to look at it,
I'm
yeah.
on their, list.
Does it say it costs money? 'Cause
Hold on, wait a minute, I got the wrong people, hold on.
not that I.
No, I didn't. First, to the basics. Third section, okay. Presentation, I hope it's not done by now. A Zoom link the day before each webinar.
I mean, if they sent it March 3rd.
I will send it, wait a minute, let me just. Come on, remove address, I got the wrong. Okay, library. I want everybody, right? Okay, here we go. Send.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Institution registration link. Let me just see.
I'm
Tuesday,
assuming
March
it's on.
18th. Yes, so
Where is
Tuesday,
that?
March 18th is the first session at 2, from 2 to 3. And you can just register, and then there's others, second and third. I just, when I saw that, I hate to admit, I typically don't read a lot of these things. In fact, this is a lot of stuff. But this kind of like, yeah, if they can help us, like, how do you access the census? And
Interesting.
isn't our most current census for 2020? That's,
There's one every year.
yes. Yeah, that's
So which
true.
district are they talking about? This, the national ones or the town ones?
That's
This
what they would tell us.
says.
National one is every 10 years, right?
The national one's every 10 years, yeah,
And that would be 2020.
right.
Census. And we do have, so I don't know if we have access as a board to the town census. Like how many children, how many adults over 60, how many, I mean, I know Alyssa at the COA knows how many seniors over the age of such and such.
It should be public.
Yeah.
Yes, but I
I would
don't know how
assume.
to access it.
Well,
you
maybe
know.
they'll tell you how when you go to that.
Well,
thing,
this
yeah.
is US census.
Well, no,
yeah,
but- I'm
But
sure.
they might have other, yeah, exactly. They might say, oh, and for towns, you can
Right.
do this.
Yeah.
So I just thought that
We
might
could
be-
ask Beth would be able to tell us. I'm sure she supplies those numbers to Alyssa.
but you know, I thought that might just be something interesting for someone to be involved in, to know, like, hey, this is how we can target, you know, why are we spending, you know, maybe there aren't that many teens in the town or whatever, you know, like, our emphasis should be on or this age group or
Yeah.
whatever.
Hobbits.
Hobbits, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
served.
Well,
So
thank you, Laurel.
I just remembered that and thought that might be.
Yeah, I must have missed that one.
Data for libraries, data 101.
Just to plug into the first session. See how it's like.
I'm beginning mine here. Oh, now I put my name in. So you just click on and then you put your name in and they'll send you a Zoom link.
Mm,
Just record it and say, yeah, when I, my free time, I'll do it some other time.
Any other
Hopefully.
comments?
Do you know when the pathway is slated to be done? It's coming along.
Yeah,
It is coming
I know
along.
it's coming
I
along.
I don't know.
That's gonna be
Said it
great.
the other night at
Yes.
the trustee meeting when it was, at the selectmen's meeting when it was slated to be finished, and I can't remember what they said. It is on that recording.
But yeah, it's a lot of progress has been made.
it
We
going?
can hear it every day.
That bang.
I
Yeah.
think they said
I
the
was
spring
carrying
of
the table.
2025.
Event.
I think they, Jan, I think they said
A lot better
Yes.
Yeah,
the
nice.
spring of 2025.
to where the dog park is.
Yeah.
It'd be great for Groveland Day, great for all sorts of things.
Or just kids during the summer.
Yeah.
Here, anybody. It's gonna be
Everything.
really, yeah.
I'm pretty sure at the selectmen's meeting, they said the spring of 2025. That was supposed to be
That's
finished.
That's very soon.
So moved.
Second,
Second,
all in favor, Laurel,
yes.
Lindsay?
I
She's
don't think she's here right now.
Jan,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes,
Lee,
Yes.
Bob, yes.
All right.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
happy St. Patrick's
St.
Day,
Patrick's Day to you.
public.